Hey guys, I'm Jacob,
I'm JP.
and we are back. We're doing our podcast, Exco Gamers. It's been a while. We've had life, work, and of course other things kind of come across. I know for me personally, I was going through a 19 credit hour semester. For you guys that don't know, that's like normally a like 15 hours is normal. But not in my case. I was doing way more than I should, and really hated myself. But we pulled through. I did get through the semester. I passed, thank God. And I know JP's been taking on a lot. Did you just turn off your camera, sir? We
No,
are in the middle of a recording.
sorry, I was trying to look up something inappropriate. Um,
Oh, by all means, then. I mean,
it'll make sense when I show a pickup.
oh no,
I got one of the
oh,
greatest things ever. But
oh,
that thing,
I'm so
you got
excited.
really blurry on me there. Like I couldn't tell your eyes from your nose, and I didn't know if I was just on drugs or if it was the video.
I will say you look a little fuzzy on my side, so I'm saying that may be it. I'm not 100% certain. And I'm
Okay.
just wanting to make sure. I'm hoping this is showing both of us. But we'll find out. I mean, regardless, if we just hear your voice, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll say each game I have and stuff and what system it's for.
Right. But let's see here. Yeah, it says you're on here. It says it's uploading, so that's all we need.
We'll
But
go with it.
we'll roll with it and we'll see what happens. But so we decided we were going to do our just some pickups that we've done recently because I mean we haven't, even though we haven't recorded the podcast, we actually haven't hung out since we took our little break. It's just we've been so slammed with life and
Yeah,
things.
it's
So
been a
glad
minute.
that we're back, and as you can tell, we're virtual. Mostly because we wanted to try this. Because we have collectors outside of our state, and while we love to travel, that's also not in our budget. Um, so we wanted to kind of test this out just to see how it worked. Hopefully, we like it. But I'm
Oh,
not going to lie, buddy. I'm missing touching you and caressing
I miss
you,
it.
and
Just your face,
I I I,
your
I
voice.
miss I miss your butt. But
I miss it when you would whisper in my ear. Is that a rare game?
uh,
God.
is that you bring? That's what the podcast should just become is ASMR. Like, and then JP brought this rare collector's edition. Oh, it was
It
so
was
thick.
dollars.
It was
The box.
$5. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared because we were talking prior to this, and you were saying that you brought like you got some good ones for a very cheap price.
Oh, I got
Um,
some. Yeah,
but
I'm
overall, how you been recently, dude?
I'm busy, but good.
Yeah,
In the gaming side of things, it's been rough out there, man. I haven't found anything that's been crazy good. Uh, it's been pretty dry.
I agree. It feels like we're in the middle of the Sahara Desert when it comes to video game releases right now.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the only
sucked.
thing the only thing I'm excited for is Star Wars Outlaws, and apparently the gameplay released on it I haven't watched, but it was not what everyone was hoping it would be,
Yeah.
which is concerning, a little bit disappointing. But I will tell you what the highlight of my week has been.
Oh God, what?
You should already know. I was talking about it prior. Deadpool and Wolverine, baby.
Oh, I thought
That
it was that movie that you watched alone
um
on the phone with me.
the one you sent me, you mean? That was the one I was trying to keep under wraps, because I
One
know
of these days.
I know you have a significant other that watches this. All right, and we don't need her coming
And she
around asking
doesn't know that I
questions.
her.
But no, Deadpool and Wolverine released this week. As you can see, I picked up the pops. They're right here behind me. Also, speaking of pops, we'll mention this as my first pickup. Is these two guys right here?
Okay.
Super excited for the movie. I've already watched it twice. I am probably going to go see it again. I love it so much. If you don't got anything going on this week, treat yourself to a matinee showing. But
Okay.
I guess we should get to the matter of hand, which is collecting, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
All
Whew.
right. Well, I get to how do you want to go first? Do you want to Ranchambeau it or
I mean, why don't we do this? I'll do one, you do one, then I'll do one, and we'll just back it. Well, no, I think we'll run out. We'll have to do it. You do one, I do two, kind of deal.
right?
I
No,
brought
we
way too
we
many.
we we agreed on that. Just who's going first.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Oh, okay. You go ahead. And I have
I
no
go
idea what
ahead.
you got, and I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
no, this is completely blind. And like I do like this does add like a layer of excitement because before you come into
Yeah.
my house with a bag and I'm already
What's in that bag?
what's in the bag? What's in the box? But you know,
Yes.
and so this is kind of exciting. And I will admit, I feel like I have more misses than hits compared to whatever
Okay.
you have. Okay, but I'm gonna do one honorable mention before I start out. I've already mentioned the Deadpool and Wolverine, but if you look at the wall where it used to be nothing but my whatever we had on the table, I have the Raiders of the Lost Ark over here, and then this is
Oh,
backwards. Okay, Star Wars right here too with the poster. Kind of fills up that
okay.
wall a lot better, and I like it. And I also still have room to put the CRT back there when we decide to do this back at the house and stuff.
Heck
But
yes.
there's my honorable mention now to the actual topic at hand. So as we all know, I was I collect Nintendo 64 pretty hard. So I actually have some heavy pickups on that side, and I'll have some story that goes along with this. But I'm gonna wait till a little later on the list because there's a real heavy hitter that I'm waiting till the last thing to show. All right. So starting
Okay.
off, Glover on the Nintendo 64, considered a hidden gem.
Okay.
I have not played it yet. I started like 5 minutes of it just to make sure it read that it played, and I was like, all right, that's all I need to know.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just like because I got it like when I was still in the semester, so I didn't have an opportunity to play it. Um, which speaking of, what have you been playing recently?
I cannot stop Final Fantasy 14. We have played it every day since that day I
I
texted you top one. We have not stopped.
Dude, I have it installed and I need to play it, but I keep forgetting to text you. And like literally, every time I think about it, I'm like, well, he's probably doing something else. I'll
No,
wait.
if
I'll
I am at
shoot you.
home, I'm playing that game.
I will shoot you
It's
a
just
text
bad.
more now. I will shoot you a text. I actually need to figure out my Square Enix password. But I will definitely get in on that because I definitely want to play it. And my next semester is only 2 classes and they're online, so my semester is going to be significantly lighter compared to what it
Heck
has
yes.
been. Dude,
Yeah, hop on and play.
yeah, I'm so excited. Um, but I will tell you what I've been playing. Now, before we took our little break, I was wrapping up The Last of Us, if you recall.
Yeah, yeah.
So I beat it. I beat it,
How was
and
it?
I was okay. So don't get me wrong, I was robbed of the ending. So
Did you
it
kill the
lost.
person?
Did I kill the person? Have you met
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, he should be. They should be dead, buried, and no questions asked.
Exactly. No, listen. Any stealth game, and this goes for any stealth game I've ever played. If they're close enough for me to murder, I'm going to take the option of murder because that's the real tactical decision. Should you
Yes,
hide from the threat or eliminate the threat? Can't
eliminate.
find you if they're dead.
I agree. That works in real
But
life too.
but I finished the first one and I was like, all right, I want to move on to something else in my backlog, and I don't want to immediately jump into The Last of Us Part Two. Um,
Okay.
so I started looking and I started playing The Last of Us Part Two, and phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Oh my god. I am like 90% through this game. Don't say anything. I'm in Santa Barbara with Ellie right now, and she is like going to hunt that brick of a woman Abby. And it is just like, oh my god. Like I thought Red Dead 2 made me feel things. I thought
Oh no.
Deadpool made me feel things. That was another type of feeling. But it just so much emotion went into that game, and I am like obsessed now. I get why people love this game. I get why people
Yeah.
love the franchise, and I think I'm enjoying two more because two wasn't spoiled for me to the extent that the first one was.
good.
Whew,
Yeah, two's
whew.
amazing. Two, just how
Off
they
my
did the
chest.
story. Oh, it's so good.
Dude, I am thoroughly enjoying it, and it's like, dude, the PTSD with Ellie, towards the end. Sorry for spoilers for you people who haven't played it yet, but like, uh, oh my god, that just felt so real, and
It grabs
like
you.
yeah, like when you see it in a movie, you're just experiencing it, but when you're playing it, oh my god, whew,
It 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 hurts.
it's it's
It
why I can't do horror games. It's why I can't do horror games. And then
no,
like you have and then like you're playing as Abby and you're like supposed to sneak around and attack Ellie and it's like, what?
I don't
No,
want to.
I can't do this. I don't want to do it.
And
Don't
you're
make
beating
me
the crap
video
out
game.
of her.
I
And it
know.
just gets worse.
It
You build
just
this
gets
relationship with this character, and then you're like, all right, now kick her butt. Like almost kill her. And I'm just
killer.
like,
Killer.
this
Do
is
it.
true. This is like an
Like
abusive relationship.
it really is. It really is. Naughty Dog is just like, and I'm the fool because I keep coming back. It's just, I love it so much, you know?
Exactly. That's how they get you.
It is. But I will let you go. We're already 11 minutes into this. Let's go ahead and let you get yours out.
All right, so I'm going first.
You're second. I've already went with
Oh,
Glover and then I derailed
oh,
us
that's right.
because
That's right. I
that's
didn't even
what I
realize.
do, baby. That's
Heck
what
yeah.
I do.
All right, I'm gonna get so. One of my guilty pleasures is the Sega Saturn. I absolutely love the games I have for it. The goal one day down the road when I'm a millionaire is to have a complete set. Until then, I buy cheap Sega Saturn games, and I got two. I got NASCAR '98,
Oh boy.
and it is in pristine condition. Finding these with the case not cracked is almost impossible. So I was super
Well,
happy about that.
and what makes it difficult is the Saturns are shaped differently from like a regular
Yeah, the
CD
cases
case.
are, yeah, they're rectangle cases,
Yeah.
and I mean
So
they're long box.
replacing them is difficult.
Oh, yeah. Any kind of damage to this, it's a pain. Getting them shipped, there's so much. I try not to buy them online because if you get them shipped, they crack so bad. And this is Pro Pinball. And they're both complete in box. Super happy to have both of them. This one's actually cool because it said there was a $10 rebate inside and it expired back in '97. So I don't
I
think I'm getting
feel
my
like
$10 back.
I feel like you can still get your money. You're just not trying
I
hard
call.
enough. You're not you're not
Amen.
you're not using your black belt and Karen, and
That's the problem. I'm going to have to go back up there.
that's
Demand
what it
that the
is.
gaming code gives me my money back.
Absolutely. Can't use your $10 rebate that expired 20 some years ago.
Yeah. God, that's crazy.
You're
But
old.
I have not played
Anyway.
either one yet, sadly.
Yeah, that's me, man. I've been behind. So
It's
my
been
next
crazy.
pickup, I'm knocking my Nintendo 64 out of the way first. I don't know why. Next one, this one, I honestly thought it would be a very late addition to my collection because I don't have much care for it. Pokemon Snap.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't care for the Snap games just because I felt like if I played it as a child, I would have loved it, but I never had a
Yeah.
Pokemon game growing up. So Snap
Poor
was not
soul.
really my thing. Yeah. What'd you say?
Yeah. Your poor soul.
I know.
that's,
I know. I
that's
didn't
what's
start
wrong with you
playing.
now.
Actually, I take that back. I started playing when I was like 13 or 14 through means that Nintendo frowns upon. I'll put it that way. And I fell in love with the series that way. And that ever since then, I've been pretty into it since then. But it's, I unfortunately didn't grow up playing Snap, so it wasn't really my thing.
I feel you there. All right. Am I up again?
You're up again.
Let's knock out these two. Why not? So I got this one today. This is not one of the rare ones I was telling you about. But the pawn shop has a
Uh,
box, and it was like these games are
mm.
$5 or less. I got Dragon Ball Fighters for the Xbox One. I thought,
Oh,
why not? I love
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, and for
Why
$5,
not?
you
That's
can't beat that.
beautiful.
And then I found this one at a gaming stop, and
A
this is
gaming
actually,
stop?
yeah, oh yeah, it was. It, it was my one I go to a lot. I'll say that much. And
Okay. Okay.
they
Your
had this
daily
for $40. My daily stop in.
deal. I would have took that in a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
I
Took that
couldn't
in a
pass on it.
heartbeat. I
I
wouldn't. I
mean,
wouldn't. I wouldn't. You
it was
can't.
just, yeah, no, and I got that this week actually, so I
All
couldn't
right.
complain on that.
My next
And that's
pickup, yeah, back in my court. So next pickup, it's a classic. We all know it. We
okay.
all love it. The remake is phenomenal. We all
Ooh.
love a little Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Look
Maybe not
at
on the.
you.
I know, maybe not on the 64, right? The PS1, in my opinion, will forever be the definitive edition. But in order to play this game on the 64, like it's phenomenal. I'm glad to have it because I love Tony Hawk. That's one of my favorite franchises of overall, consistent throughout my whole
Yeah.
life. That I just love Tony Hawk.
They're such good games. They
Indeed, and
honestly
like
are.
it's on Amazon Prime, and it's the song "Here I Am." It's Superman, I think is what it's called. But they go into the detail making the game and like what all it took and like how definitive it was for the generation. Highly recommend watching that if you get an opportunity. I'm almost positive it's still on Amazon Prime. So yeah,
Okay.
that's my little spew. Go
What do I
on
got?
and blow me away with your two games.
I'm gonna do 360. So I don't. I know
Oh,
I've talked
okay.
about this in the past, and I don't really do platinum hits. I bought this one as kind of like a flip. So I found this today. Yes, yeah, I found it at the same place I found one of the rare games. Got Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the platinum hits version. So I'm gonna try to keep this one as like trade bait.
Okay.
But
Fair.
I mean, for
Fair.
$1, I can't beat that.
No, not for $1.
Now, this is one of the rare games I got today. I paid $5 for this. The case is bad; it needs replaced, but the cover art is fine and it's complete in box. I got the Incredible Hawk for the 360.
It's rare?
It's about a $40 to $50 game, yeah.
Okay. Okay. But for
Yep,
five
and then like
bucks.
for $5, I can't beat that.
No. We need to
And
go
then, like I
hunting
said,
again, my friend.
oh, dude, absolutely. And the case is messed up, but I have replacement cases. I'm looking at one right now,
But the
so
cover
I just
art
got
looks
the
phenomenal. So like
yeah, and it has the manual and everything, and nothing wrong with the
and like
3D.
the thing with the 360, yeah, the thing with the 360 is they're it's very mass, right? They made a lot of games, and
Mhm.
they're also very cheap to collect for the Xbox for some reason. So,
Oh, and that's about to change. They're shutting the store down this month on the 29th, and
oh,
that's
that's
everything's
right.
already starting to go. Yeah,
That's right.
everything's starting to shoot up.
Rutro, Rutro Raggy.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad. Some of the games I got for it now have been going up.
I might have to check CLZ. I actually took some time after our last time we recorded cataloging my games, and I got to figure out how much I had, how much they were worth, and that was really fun and
Oh,
like
it's fun.
almost like heroin.
The drug that never ends.
It really
Uh,
is. But
and
let's see here. So you got your two out of the way, right?
yep, you
All
are
right,
up,
that's
my man.
my last Nintendo 64 game. All right, and
Oh
that
no.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Bomberman Hero.
Oh, that's a good one.
Apparently that's what I've been told. I've never played it, and I'll go ahead and go give a little background story to this. So, I had a friend without giving away too much information. He needed to move up to Philadelphia. He didn't have the means of moving his stuff, so he asked me if I would do it, and I told him, yeah, I would. So I helped him move, and I wanted to go collecting because Philadelphia is a much larger, vast area than where we're at, right? And
Yeah.
we were looking around. We were looking for. Hold on, my phone ding. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. Somebody spent some money. That's fine. Wait a minute, 500. No, I'm kidding. Um, the I was, but I took him to Philadelphia, and I wanted to go hunting because I figured that there was more of an opportunity for me to come across some like some hidden gems. Number one, number two, some maybe rare games. But that unfortunately didn't happen because I actually it was Easter Sunday when we moved up, and or when we went up there, and every mom and pop shop was closed, with the exception of GameStop, which I one of my pickups is from there. So it'll pay off in the end, I hope.
Okay.
But but anyways, one of our friends was there, and he was like, "Look, he's like, I don't think you're going to find a mom and pop shop. I have some duplicates in my collection. I'll cut you a deal." So I was like, "All right." and I bought them all. And I don't see it, but I also got Kirby and the Crystal Shards. I don't know where that ended up. I'm sure it's in my room somewhere. It's actually a tornado in here right now. I've been moving stuff around and
Oh, you've seen
um
this room. It's bad.
yeah, but you dude, when it's done, it's going to look phenomenal. I know
I
it. I
can't
know it
wait.
is.
I can't wait.
Go ahead and wow us away with a couple more, sir.
Alrighty, so I collect amiibos, and all the amiibos I collect, I keep them sealed. It's the only thing in my whole collection that I keep sealed. So they started doing these ones individual. This came in a 3-pack with Duck Hunt and Rob the Robot, but it was Mr. Game and Watch, and I had to buy it just because
Yes. I,
it's just such a
why
beautiful
not,
amiibo.
dude? That's
I love it.
awesome.
And then let me set this bad boy over here out of the way. Do. And then the next one I'm gonna do, let's do a PS2 game. Why not? So I can't play this because they shut the servers down for it. But I found this, and it's the collectors for
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy 11.
or 11.
Yep,
That's
and
awesome.
I paid like $10 for, well, no, $20 for it, and it's just in great condition. I couldn't pass on that. And
I
it
don't
sucks
blame
I
you.
won't be able to play it, but it still counts towards the collection for being complete. If you want to go for a complete PS2 collection, so why not?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And isn't there a way to mod into like servers that are made up by fans now?
Yeah, but from the way I've understood it, it's only on PC. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong,
Okay.
please let me know in the comments. Because if I could hop on there and play it, I 100% will. But I've heard that all servers for the consoles and stuff have been like you can't access them even through private servers. But I don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
fair enough. Well, I will do some research and see what I can find out for you, sir.
Yeah, because I would love to hop on there and just check it out.
So, my next one, we're going to go a little more modern for the next few selections, or
Okay.
most of the selections, actually. This one came out fairly recently, but with the price of the GameCube game, I could not pass this up and not pick it up on launch day. And that is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
far, I've only played like maybe 20 minutes of it. Like I said, life's been crazy, and The Last of Us has completely and utterly took over my life.
It's taking full
But
control.
it has, and but I do plan to go back and play it because I actually finished Super Mario RPG recently. Phenomenal as well. So I have full intention of maybe picking this up before school starts back up. Hopefully,
I'm super
hopefully.
happy. So I didn't include it in today's video, but I got the game on release day too. And one of my good friends at
This
GameStop,
is my moment,
she
JP. Shut up. This is my moment. Go
she
ahead. Sorry.
actually gave me. They had some promotional items that the Nintendo lady dropped off. It was a paper airplane for the Paper Mario game, so she actually
That's
gave me
so
that, and
cool.
I love it.
That's so
I
cool.
got it around here somewhere.
Somewhere around here. Yeah.
I probably
Just
threw it and
wait.
it got lost.
That's what's bad is I can see you doing that. I totally
Oh,
could be
did you?
like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, start
it's
crying.
like the it's like the kid with the boomerang and he like throws it and he's like waiting on it to come back and it never does.
My like someone, I'd throw it, they just grab it out of the air and just take off. Freaking, you can't trust nobody.
So my next pickup, another Switch game, and this one I was
Oh,
pretty excited for.
you're going twice. You're going to go
I'm
twice
going.
in a row.
Oh, my bad. Ooh,
You're
ooh,
skipping me.
ooh.
Yeah.
Nope, nope.
Well,
I'm
that's it.
sorry. Go back. Go back.
You better start backtracking.
No, not after last time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We only do this once.
Oh God.
I got some PS4 ones because I found a game I've been looking for a while. Uh, so
Okay.
everybody knows I go for the Legend of Heroes games. So this game's going to show up multiple times in this video because I bought it for everything. Actually, you know what? I'll show them off when they get there. But the PS4 version of Legend of Heroes Trials through Daybreak, I just
Nice.
went ahead and got it just because these games tend to always go up in value, and I'm not going to pay $100 for them. And then the game I've been looking for a while. I'm actually really excited about this one. I found it at a GameStop. It's Blair Witch.
There you go.
I've been looking for
I would
this.
like to pick that up myself, to be honest with you. That is a interesting movie series, and not to mention the game I've heard is phenomenal.
Well, it's been like I haven't seen a copy of that game in stores since. I mean, it's been a few years, and the last time I
Yeah,
seen it, I passed on it because it was all messed up, and
yeah,
I was just like, I'll find it later. And it's taken. I think the last one I seen was probably about 2, 3 years ago.
yeah.
It's not rare, but it's definitely not common.
Is it my turn, sir?
Yes, finally.
Okay.
Don't
Um,
disappoint
um,
me.
hold on, I gotta change my selection. My next
You
one
all
isn't even in the plastic, or isn't even out of the plastic. It's Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Just picked it up
okay?
launch
Okay.
day, and I haven't had an opportunity to play it yet. But I am super excited to get into it. And I hear my
Okay.
aunt pulling in, so we got another 30 minutes of this. Let me take a split 5 second break real quick. Let me lock my door so a toddler doesn't come barging in. Okay, bear with me, folks.
Take your time. Now that it's just me. Word from our sponsors: we have none. I'll show off something real quick since we're just chilling here.
Huh?
That's not in the video. Oh, you're back. Never mind. I was gonna be a show off.
You stay in your lane, bud. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Picked it up launch day. Haven't had an opportunity to actually break into it yet, but I do want to go through and play the first one, which I haven't got to yet. I'm hoping I will get to it soon. But super excited to have it. I'm ready for the first one. Just to go through,
It's
I want to go
good.
through 1, 2, and 3. I'm so excited. I'm glad they took it off the 3DS. I'm hoping they'll do it with some other titles. Just
I hope
because
they
the
bring the first
3DS,
one.
yeah, the 3DS, don't get me wrong, solid game, but I would love to see everything on the 3DS get fresh paint, including Ocarina of Time. Nintendo, if you're listening, which we know you're
Yeah,
not,
do
we,
it.
but
I don't know. I'm pretty. I doubt it, but she knows about it. The Nintendo lady,
yeah.
without saying her name, she knows about the channel. I've talked to her about it.
Oh yeah,
She said
good.
she said she'd check it out. Now, if she did, I don't know, but she might have.
She might have.
Because every time I
I
see
always
her,
felt like she liked me. All right, I always felt that we had a good relationship, and she's awesome. If she's watching,
oh, she
you're
is.
yeah, always
We
was
love you.
awesome. Very nice. We do. Yes, we do. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna save these two for after these ones. All right, so I got two PS2 games here. Have you ever heard of the Onimusha games?
Oh, huh?
Your face did some kind of jump when you said that. Caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's only
It's kind of like Scooby Doo, but they're demon type of games, and they are so good. They're horror style. It's really it's I would say an action, not really RPG, but more kind of like hack and slash. And this one I like about it is I have this game, but I just upgraded my copy that I had to a complete in box one. The one I had was just loose, and
One second.
this one you oh good interrupt me. Well, guys, this is awkward. So how's everybody doing? You guys doing good?
Oh, hush, it ain't that bad. Like I said, it's like my grandmother came home, so I had to like, shut up, mom, I'm recording.
Be quiet. I am an adult.
I'm adult, and you will respect me.
Respect my authority.
Authority.
But no, they're just great hack and slash beat 'em up style games. And this one, what I like about it, it's different than the others because the allies you get are dependent on what choices you make. So, like, if you're really friendly towards one guy, he could be your ally, but it shuts you out of getting this guy as your ally. And I just thought that was really neat how they played it off in the game.
That is
And there's
interesting.
a ninja you.
I like how games play decisions off like that. That because that makes me actually contemplate what I'm doing.
Yes, you have to, and it gets dark. Like each of the side, like they're not just side characters. Like each of them have an in-depth story that ties into it. So like, not choosing one, it you end up the decisions you make really affect what happens, and it's really cool. And the next one I
Right.
got was Dynasty Warriors 3, which I'm just a huge fan of the Dynasty Warriors series. I did not have this, and I was disappointed in myself, so I had to buy it.
I think you told me about this. I've had several people tell me that Dynasty Warrior games are phenomenal. And the only one I played is Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. Um, I need to
That
get
was not
on
bad.
that. I
Yeah,
need to
that
get
was
on it.
like if you want to get Dynasty Warriors 8 or 8 Extreme Legends, that's like the best one in my opinion. 9 isn't bad, but they try to go a different route with it, and it just kind of the open world felt too empty, in
Yeah,
my opinion. But Dynasty Warriors
gotcha.
8 is phenomenal.
All right. I guess
Oh
this is
crap!
on the.
I have a game in here that's going to make you jealous too. I didn't even think about it until I just looked over it. Yeah, you're going to be real jealous at me. I found
On a
one of the
scale
games
of.
you've been looking for.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yep. Oh yeah. I just thought about it. We talked about this game in one of the episodes we did. You've been looking for it.
Is it Scooby Doo Night of 100 Frights?
No. No. Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay, that means it's actually one of the ones I'm really on the hunt for.
Yeah, and it's not
Oh,
N64 related.
okay, it's not the one I thought it was. I was about to get
No.
really jealous.
No.
All right, so my next one, you gotta save that one for last. Then, all right, just
Okay.
like let me have my jealousy towards the end.
Gotcha.
So my next
Let it
one,
build up.
I don't suspect that this guy's going to be weird or going to be like really rare or anything. But I did pick it up because I am a fan of the show. I've not read the comics, and I've been told you kind of got to read the comics to understand what's going on. So I got Hellboy Web of Weird Collector's Edition. Comes with an art book. The game is kind of a cell shaded graphics type of deal, which I kind of like. I haven't broke into it yet. Some people said that the controls are a little wonky. It's a roguelike, and I think some people maybe just hate on it to hate on it. And I'm hoping I'm wrong, but then again, I've been proven wrong before. So I'm excited to get into it, but that one is also still in the plastic because one day, this thing called life will slow down a little bit enough that I could play something. And that may be when I'm
Hopefully.
75 and in a nursing home. And, but it's the getting
None
there.
of the games work anymore. There's everything's
My
so far advanced
PS2's
you
not
can play it.
working. Go get me my tools, nurse. We can't let you do that, sir. Last time you took the TV apart, shocked yourself to death, your family nearly sued us. I'm okay. Move.
I can do this, Snapper.
I got this, you young whippersnappers.
Oh
Go
man.
ahead, sir.
Oh, so the next two, I don't know if I'm allowed to show one of them. I don't know if it'll flag the system, but we'll find out because I'm gonna show it. We'll just see what happens.
I already know
But
what it is. Is it on the PS2?
yes, I'm gonna show it. I got the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, that was not at all what I thought you were about to show.
No, not that one. Not that one. I'm looking for it though, but not that one yet. But yeah, I had to pick this one up. I'm super.
Fair.
This is for when the old lady's at work. I haven't played it yet, but when she goes to work, by God, it's coming out.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, I even got my wireless controller ready. It's gonna be a good time.
What's the difference between corded and wireless? What's so important about it being wireless?
Everything. All right. Corded, I feel like things are gonna get a little tangled up, and I just don't want to deal with that mess.
Well,
We're learning a lot about JP today.
we
And then
are. We are. I love it.
the next one. This is the other game I found today. For $1. You ready for this?
Yes.
Simpsons Hit and
Yes.
Run. Found it for $1. Almost overlooked it. Almost did
Oh,
not see it. I told the old lady I was going to do one more look and found it. So I
heck
was
yeah,
super happy
man.
to get that. I had a gut
I
feeling.
I need to go through and actually play that. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. What I did play of it, because when I first got it, I sat down and played it for like 3 hours. And I need to go through and just finish it. And like
It's so
most of that time was just me just like goofing off and just listening to the characters' outtakes. Like it's
I
hilarious.
like hitting them. I just like seeing how far I can kick them down the street
Yeah,
before I get cut. The
yeah.
cops caught on me.
So my
Oh
next
man.
one, this one was one that you were actually with me when I purchased it. We were I was on the hunt for this one for a while. Finally came across it. I'm okay with the price. I feel like I may have paid a little bit too much, but it's okay. That is the Sly Cooper collection.
I knew
That
it.
was
That's such a great series.
I've actually what I funny story is I started playing it because I like genuinely remember enjoying these games. Right,
Yeah.
I suck so bad, like
Which
it's
one?
awful.
The
Yes,
first one? Oh, the first one.
yes.
Yeah, hard. First one is the hardest one of them all. It is brutal.
Okay, so at
So
least I'm
don't feel
not
too
alone.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
so don't
no,
feel the first
I
one. The mechanics are all different with like your life. You only get hit once, you die. The other
yeah,
ones you get more life.
that was so dumb. I'm not going to complain because I get it. It was a PS2 game. It's different, but I definitely I could definitely use like extra health because I get to the part on the first level, I get the first two keys, no problem. Get to the third key where there's lasers and you're jumping and you're dodging, and I only
There's
have
flashy
one
lights.
hand, and I am over here like trying to over here doing the whole hokey pokey and try to play, and my hands cramping, and guess what? I died.
He got scared, had a panic attack halfway through.
No, that's me playing a horror game because I'm just like, dude, like, listen, if I play Resident Evil, which is a series I've been trying to get through because that was one of my friend's favorite games, and he sadly passed away. And I was like, I'm gonna play this game. I can't do it. I can't do it. As soon as Mr. X shows up, I'm like, nope, okay, all right, this has been great. This is 100%
Been
one
fun.
playthrough. So yeah.
Phew, man.
Go ahead. We got 20 minutes here still.
Oh, we're
We got
killing it.
yeah, we got this. Go ahead.
All right, so I made the comment. Another copy of Legend of Heroes Trials Through Daybreak for the Switch.
You bought the same game on multiple systems. That's lovely.
Oh, it gets worse. Just wait. It gets worse. And then this is actually something I'm really excited about. The Nintendo World Championship for the Switch.
I saw that
Deluxe
at
Edition.
Best Buy and I pumped the brakes on it. I probably will buy it. I actually probably will go back up probably before the weekend's up and get it because I know that's
It's
going to go
just so
way
cool.
quick.
Oh,
It's cool. Go ahead,
I've seen copies of it going for like $100 now online, and it was only a
dude.
$60 game.
All
And I
right, maybe
haven't opened it yet, but I'm excited.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's one I would open. To be honest with you,
I,
I don't know if I would.
I can't. I can't. I have to. I can't keep it
That
sealed. It breaks all my
that
rules.
golden cartridge sitting on the shelf though would look amazing.
It would on a display thing. It fits in
Yep,
an actual Nintendo system. If you put it into your NES, it'll fit. It just
but
doesn't
it
play,
doesn't
sadly.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right. So
Life.
my next one. This one's big. This one's legendary. Some would say kind of sus.
It's a
Among Us
picture of me.
Among Us crewmate or notice the imposter edition, not the crewmate edition. I actually
Oh,
picked
yeah.
this up. Yeah, I picked this up at GameStop for $7
Oh, yeah, you
in
can't pass that.
Philadelphia. So I get downloadable wallpapers that I haven't even opened this up for. The crewmate edition of the game, which I haven't even opened the box, a plushie, and a map, which I haven't even opened up. Stickers, a pin, a lanyard, and a holographic card. The whole kit and caboodle. Super excited to have this in the collection. Um,
Heck yes. You gotta put it all on display.
I don't know where it went. I did throw it. Oh, it's on my bed. It landed. We're good.
Alrighty. So I got a really surprising one here for you. You ready? This one's gonna
I'm
blow your
ready.
mind. And everybody watching, you
Is it?
guys ready to have your blind blown?
Is this the one that you were saying I was going to be jealous of?
No, no, no.
No. Okay,
It's
it's
my
come.
third copy of Legend of Heroes Trials of Daybreak.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta make a quick phone call. Yeah, hotline. I believe I found somebody who has an addiction problem.
100%. But it sucks because all these games seriously go up towards like $100, and if you don't
I
buy them,
I get it.
they.
I do.
I
As a
hate it.
collector, I do too. I do too. I
And
get
like
it.
I said, I love play. They're great. It's a great game series. Like I'm not mad I did it, but at the same time, it's just like if you don't get them day one, you're not seeing them out, and it's rare if you do. And then I got this one purely because of the steelbook. I don't collect steelbooks, really, just because it's not. I don't mind having them, but I'd rather have the original case on the shelf and everything. This game went
What
on
was it?
sale. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance.
Okay, you had to.
Have you seen the
You had
steelbook?
to.
Look
No,
at that. How beautiful that is.
that is beautiful.
This is a killer steelbook. And the game's good. The game's amazing. So
Never
it's a
played it.
win-win. It's solid. It's hard, but it's solid. And this one gives you a whole different story, kind of, that you can play through as well. So it's really neat how they did that.
All right.
I
So
got
that,
two more.
it's my turn then, huh?
Yep. Yep.
All right. It's where did I put it? Hold on 1 second. I just gotta. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah. So that was just a small addition to the collection. Um,
I can't.
it
What is it?
is. It's the Death Stranding Collector's Edition.
Where'd you get that at?
So, there's a lot of things that people would give away for sexual favors.
Did you take mine?
No, so that was actually a gift from the friend who I took up to Philadelphia. He
Okay.
discussed selling it to me before, and I was just like, no, not right now. I don't have the space. So I just kept putting it off. And finally, like when I went to help him move to Philadelphia, he was like, "Hey," he's like, "This is part of your payment for taking me up here." Um, so
Part of your
it
payment.
is. I haven't opened it yet, mostly because I already have the steelbook in the drawer over here. But
Yeah.
I do. I really want to like open up the Sam lamp and
Yes.
just start placing it in random locations around my house for my grandmother to question.
Do it. I never even thought about doing that. I might do that.
First the fridge, then the bathroom, and
Yes.
it just goes south from there. You know, I got
Just
plans.
wherever you can hide it in the most strange
I
places. Just think like put some like towel in the toilet and just set it in the toilet facing up.
my my Deadpool. You've seen my Deadpool head, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Deadpool head has a prank mode where you can stick it in the fridge. I stuck it in the
That is
fridge.
amazing.
I didn't say anything to my grandmother, and I was like, "Hey, can you give me a drink?" And she opened it up, and he goes, "It's colder than Iceman's balls in here."
That
And
is
my grandma,
amazing.
she jumped. I recorded her jumping. But the funny thing
Yes.
of it was, is me and my friends were playing Sea of Thieves, and they're like, "Hey, we're about to start something. You don't have anything ongoing right now, do you?" And I kind of forgot about it until I heard my grandmother pull into the driveway, and I was like, "I gotta go. I gotta prank my grandma."
Don't do nothing yet. I'll be right back.
No, we were already in the middle of it. The boat sank. It was my fault.
Oh, that's all right. Though. It was worth it.
Yeah, you know.
All right. My last two. Oh
Bump,
man.
bump. Oh, bump.
So
Wait a
I'm
minute. Wait a
actually
minute.
really
Wait a minute.
happy.
Wait a
What?
minute. Wait a minute. We now have sound effects. You ready for this?
Oh wow, do we?
Ready?
Uh,
Hold on.
yeah,
Hold on. Live.
that
All
is
right.
awesome.
Let's see
All
it.
right. So I'm actually really happy about this one. Limited Run released it. I got it back in like this month, and I've been playing the heck out of it. Besides Final Fantasy, How in Life, it is
What?
solid. Yeah, they did a
What?
physical copy of it. Yep, it is awesome. It is awesome.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't
I
you
thought
tell
you
me?
knew. I'm
No.
so sorry.
I had no clue. Is
Hop
it
on.
still
Don't buy it off
available?
eBay. I think on Amazon it is. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive it is.
Excuse me, audience.
We got to end this podcast right now.
I don't have to end it. I have something very important I need to do. Um, you know,
Don't leave them alone
uh,
with me.
I'm not leaving you alone with them. I'm here. I'm talking. I am being a good noodle.
A
Um,
good noodle.
a
I have a
good
cat named
noodle.
Noodle.
You have a lot
She's
of cats.
nice.
Oh, it's pre-orderable.
So has it
Interesting.
came out through Amazon yet?
Apparently
That's weird.
not. I
I've seen
will be.
copies of this one for like $100 already.
I don't doubt it. I actually want to see if it's on Xbox though, because I actually already played it on
It should
Xbox.
be. If I'm not
Um,
mistaken, they did one for Xbox.
hold on. I want high on life, not high of life. High on life Xbox. There
And
we
this one
go.
comes with stickers. Oh,
Bro,
wait, where's my stickers?
I'm not seeing
Does
it.
it?
I am only
Was
seeing
I
it for
wrong about the
PS5.
stickers? I might have been wrong about the stickers. I thought it came with stickers.
All right, I'm about to get the PS5 version. All right, I'm done. I'm done for now, kids. But I'm definitely going
All
to be
right.
purchasing this at the end of the recording.
So
So this
I'm
is
gonna
the
let you
one
try
I've
to
been
guess
hunting
one
for.
time.
One more
You've I
time.
don't know if you I don't think you've I know we've talked about it in the past that you've been looking for it and you've kept an eye
Okay.
out for it. Uh I don't know if you've eventually got it. I don't think you did. I think the last time we talked you were still in active looks for it and I found it about a couple weekends ago and bought it immediately.
Okay. Okay. Hold up. Tell me what's.
Oh, I've already showed you. Disappointment. I got the Tornado edition. Yep. Now, lucky I
I,
was, the guy literally sold it as I was coming through the door. We
and
we
let me
passed each other.
and let me guess. Your friend was working, and he immediately priced it and gave it and sold it to you.
Absolutely. They got it on the shelf before I took it, but he was putting it on the shelf as I walked over, and I was like, oh yeah, 100%. First copy I've seen of that in forever.
Yeah. $50 though. It's went down in
That's not
price.
bad. Yeah,
No.
it's not worth as much as it was, but I
Yeah.
didn't like make anything off of it by buying it. Like I paid what it's
No.
worth,
No. But I mean,
which I'm
that's
fine with.
still good. You know, you're
Yeah, oh
like,
yeah, it's never getting
uh,
sold. It'll be played. It'll be in my collection until.
oh,
Ooh.
I have another one. Hold on. It should be right here.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me grab something random off the wall so I can match you. What I got?
No. It's my turn. It's my time to shine.
Oh,
No, if you want to, I by all means.
I don't care.
The problem is we like where there's this significant gap since the last time we've done this. I forget what I've told you I've gotten, what I haven't
Oh,
told you
I
I've
agree,
gotten.
dude. There's so
So
much stuff. Yeah, I have no idea.
yeah, this one I actually am super excited, and I need to finish playing this. I actually started it. This one was one I was on the hunt for a while, and I found it, and I actually came out a few dollars ahead on it, and I actually got
Did
it
you
from the same place.
okay,
Spider-Man: Web of Shadows on the 360.
that's hilarious. I
Why is that?
almost bit the bullet on it. Almost bought that.
That may have been me if you came back and it was gone.
Yep, yep.
That was me.
Guarantee it. I was like, you know what? I should go ahead and get it. And I was like, nah, I don't need it right now. And then I was like, well, it's just going to go up in price because the 360 store is shutting down. So I was like, yeah. And then I went in and it was gone.
Yep,
You jerk.
that was me. That was me. What do you know? We both took something from each other.
You're. I'll get it back. No. Next time I come over.
You're gonna be like, all right, man, just don't ignore this like oddly square shaped bulge in my pants. I gotta go though.
I took some pills.
I
It's
took
just been
some.
a crazy night. I thought this was going to be a little bit more than
Yikes.
a podcast.
I mean, it's always a little bit more than a podcast. Let's be honest.
Always a sexy time.
It always is. Yeah.
I'll
I
tell you what you have that I do want. I want your Afro Samurai for the PS3. That's awesome. I want that.
Dude, it's such an oddball copy. I've not, I still haven't found anything on it. It has that slip cover.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know.
yeah, I don't know where that came from. To be honest with you,
That's
it
awesome.
was given to me like I remember my dad bought this like box of games off of a friend. I actually got Heavenly Sword and a few others. I got Vice City. Like, there's
Okay.
a handful of games, right? And I just remember
Yeah.
pulling that out and just thinking how odd it was and how different it was, but it was still cool. And I need to play that too. That my backlog is ridiculous, and like that's part of the reason I won't say I've pumped the brakes on collecting, but I've slowed down a little bit because I'm like I want to. Yeah, I see you back there,
That
but
backlog, man.
I gotta. Your backlog is probably nothing compared to mine. I actually, with PC, PS5, and Xbox, you can now create groups, and I went ahead and created a backlog. And my PC, I think I have like 20 titles. My PlayStation, I have 20 titles, and my Xbox has about maybe five. So we have right there 25 games in my backlog. That's not including Switch. That's not including
Okay.
PS2, 360, Nintendo 64, which is my biggest collection. I think I have like 50 games in there, and I've not played a single one of them. Um,
I think my backlog for just PS4 is bigger than your whole entire backlog.
Probably, probably,
Yeah,
because I mean you're up to like 2,000 games. Like I'm not
and
gonna lie,
overall, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
my backlog
when
is
we
insane.
done Fixie's podcast a while back, when we
Mhm.
did that podcast, and they're like, "Well, how many games do you have, Jacob?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have." I think they asked you first. I'll have to go back and watch,
Yeah.
but they ask you, and you're like, "I got 2,000 games," and they're like, "Oh, that's awesome. How many do you have, Jacob?" And I'm like almost 200.
But in
You
retro,
know.
I've been collecting longer than you, haven't I?
That's true. That is very
And I'm
true, and
and I'm a little bit more extreme. I'm like I wouldn't call I would call you a like kind of like a casual collector. You kind of go for things that you want to play that you really enjoy. I'm going for something that's in reality probably unachievable, but I'm wanting complete sets as much stuff as I can get.
right,
So
and I'm
I
wanting
want a
complete
library.
sets. Yeah, I know, dude, and, like, honestly, I think that's impressive. Like, I really when you get everything sorted, you get everything done, I really am
I,
excited to see your backlog, or well, not your backlog, but your whole setup, because I just know it's gonna be amazing, and I know that you are putting your
I'm
heart, your
happy.
soul into it, and I feel like, well, I definitely don't. I won't say we've been made fun of, but like I've definitely been made fun of by my folks, being like, why are you buying all these games? Why do you have all these consoles? You can only play one game and one console at a time." And they're right. You know, you can only play one game, one console at a time. But it's that fact of one day I may be able to sit down and actually enjoy this.
Yes.
Um, and that's like the pop wall over here, which
Oh, I
really
love it.
I need to move it. That's my thing is I'm worried about some wrestling events, and tumbling. You
Don't
know what
want
I'm saying?
that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that. Like I don't want to receive. I don't want to be on an episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER, and then like I have to explain that like
I do.
Spider Man over here came over here in the back and just knocked me out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I 100% would be okay if like my shelf fell on top of me in the middle of the act. Because I think I'd just grab a game and start just seeing if I can get it in and playing it. No shame at all. Just be driving and
I
grab a copy of Godzilla. Be like, oh, this
I'm
is
in them.
great.
This is awesome. This is really what I wanted to be
Woo!
doing.
This is better.
This is multitasking. Why haven't I thought of this before?
Co-op games to a new level.
Oh God.
It
Well, we
takes
have a.
two to a real meeting.
Oh my God. This is a family-friendly podcast, sir.
We're being very family friendly. We're talking about the things that make families. That's family friendly.
That is true. You cannot have family without that. That's true.
100%. It solves. If
110%. But we got about 7 minutes left, so I feel like we need to tell the good people what are we going to be doing here in a couple weeks.
um, probably selling my soul for more video games. Let's be
Well,
honest.
I mean, yeah, we probably will be doing that. But what event are we both going to in a couple weeks?
So, Huntington Comic Con. I am super
Yes.
excited. Last time I went, there was a vendor there who I spent upwards. I spent close to $900 at his place buying
Really?
games. Yeah, he
Wait a minute.
I talked to him.
There's video games at Comic-Con?
He was the only one. Well, no, there was a couple. Time Warp was there when I
This
went
is
from my.
dangerous. This is
Yeah, they
dangerous.
were there. I bought a game from them, and then this guy, I don't know if he'll be back, but he was sharing a booth with a lady, and we got talking, and he had some like heavy hitters that I've been wanting for a while. He's where I got my copy of. I'm trying to see if it was close here. No, I don't see it. Albert's Odyssey for the Sega Saturn. I bought it off him, and
Right.
I'm hoping he's
Okay.
back because he had some really good stuff.
I need to pick up I've been needing to pick up some stuff, so maybe that's going to be dangerous. But I'll tell you what I'm really excited for with Comic-Con. There's a certain voice actor that's going to be there, and he's perhaps my favorite voice actor of all time. Rob
Who?
Paulson.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to meet him.
Dude,
We're
so am
going.
I'm getting my I'm buying a Yakko Warner Pop just so he can sign it. Because
Yes, I don't
I
blame you.
love Animaniacs. That's been one of my favorites of all time, and I'm so excited to finally meet one of the voices behind it. Like, I am thrilled.
Oh, I can't wait. We're one of the big things we're going for is Brandon Rogers is going to be there, and that's huge.
Yes, dude, he's hilarious.
She is super excited. We actually went ahead and bought a photo op with him so she can take a picture with him and stuff. So that's like the big
Nice.
reason we're going. But I can't wait. We're gonna be making some videos. We're gonna be having a blast.
Oh
It's gonna
yeah.
be a great
Oh
time.
yeah.
So
We're going to kind of try to do
please,
like a vlog thing, and we'll try to
that's
figure it out. Yeah,
and
it's
then
going to
we'll
probably
hang
be.
out and it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be good.
Yeah,
No, I know
absolutely.
you are. You got. I don't think we did the VIP pass to get you in early. But are you
Yeah.
going both days, Saturday and Sunday?
My intention is to. Now, Saturday, I have a comedy show, which has also been one of
Okay.
the things hindering this podcast. But I have a comedy show that evening, Saturday evening. So I have to go. I'm hosting that event. If
Okay.
you guys are local, it's at Folklore Music Exchange. That's August 10th. Um, but yeah, you guys definitely should come out if you're interested in that type of thing. Come on down. I mean, Justin, who runs that joint, is awesome. Love him to death, and I'm excited to be back there and performing again. They just opened up a new store. They have a big stage. I'm super
Heck
excited.
yeah. Is it a family event, PG, or is it adults?
There is a parent advisory on the poster. Unfortunately, I'm listen. I've My humor has been fueled by Deadpool for the past
There
2 or 3 years. Okay, and I've just got a new one, so that means I'm back on full tank. I am
we
coming
go.
in raunchy. I'm just going to be myself. Like, this podcast is the most probably PG thing you'll see me do. I did do the Putnam County Fair. That was a family friendly event. That was different for me. I'm trying to experience range as a comic because I don't want to be a one trick pony that is
I
just
feel you.
getting up there being raunchy, telling cripple
Having a good
jokes.
time.
I have cerebral palsy, folks. Before y'all try to cancel, um, but
He's,
you know it.
he has permission.
I had permission. I had to go get consent first, but we got it right. All right,
We
but
paid in full.
paid at birth. You can get the lifetime subscription. You just gotta know who to talk to. Oh God. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you one thing about Deadpool and Wolverine. That's probably what we'll probably leave on. As I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, right, and seeing Hugh Jackman without a shirt on
Did
makes me
something to you?
realize how badly I need to get in the gym.
Oh, I was going a completely different way with that.
That too. That too. Trust me. They definitely had to do some sanitizing to my seat, if you catch my drift. But
Oh man, I 100% feel you there. That the dog they brought
God,
out, Peggy, I
the
think's its
dog.
name. Whew.
Oh, oh, it's Mary Poppins. It's is its name,
Yes,
or Dogpool. Yeah,
Dogpool.
I love Dogpool. Dogpool is hilarious. Uh
Do you know you know what whose dog that is, right? You know what
that's
that
the
why they brought that
ugliest. That's the
dog in the
ugliest
world?
dog in the UK. Yeah,
Yep.
I
All
did
right,
know
DK,
that.
my bad.
Yep, yep. I am. I don't know if you know this or not, but I am a little bit of a Marvel guru.
Oh,
But
okay.
we we got We got roughly 30 seconds left. We got like 5 hours of recording with this software. So, I mean, we got some flex time because we do 4 recordings a month. So that gives us like an hour 15 per episode. But I
Okay.
feel like we have definitely ran our
Hit
course. I
everything.
don't know about you.
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm happy we're back, and
Me
I'm
too.
excited for
Me
Huntington,
too.
getting in there and getting it done.
Me too. And like, I just miss you so much. Gosh.
Oh, I miss you too.
Oh,
I
you're so sweet,
we,
folks.
I mean, I sent you that picture of that PS4 game the other day about how much I missed you. My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah, you did send me that, didn't you? I
It's probably
forgot
been
all
more than a
about
couple
that.
days. It was
Hold
probably like
on, hold
a
on.
couple.
I'm going back now. I don't think you sent me a picture, actually.
I thought I did.
You're lying.
Did I
Oh, no,
not?
wait, you did. May 7th, you
I
said
think I
thinking
did.
about you.
Yeah.
You said thinking about you. Wow, that's been a minute. That's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
you
haven't.
did. It's just
It's been that long.
we we we'll get back to it. That we just had a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that we don't want to do it. It's not. It's just life has definitely been a
Sucks.
little rough recently for both of us. And like, I mean, we when we discussed doing it today, you were like, if you want, we can push it tomorrow. And I'm like, no, we have pushed it enough.
It's coming today,
We're doing it now.
if you want it or
Uh,
not.
yeah. I'll show up to your game room and hold a gun to your head. Don't think I won't.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I know. I know.
I miss you
I
that
didn't think
much.
about. Oh, such a sweetheart. Well, lovely ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck around this far into the podcast, we appreciate you hanging around. You
Thank
all
you
are
so
what keeps
much.
us going. And remember, when you want to say something profound, have it prepared so you don't sound like a fool towards the end of your own podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have really an ending here.
Yeah, I don't either. I wish we were like the Sopranos and we could just fade to black without any warning.
Yeah, no,
But
it just goes black.
yeah, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. But guys,
Thank you.
stay safe. Thank you for hanging around. And if
Don't
you
do
do watch
drugs.
us, don't do drugs. Unless you want to. We're not like trying to stop you. We feel like it's bad. Okay, a little bit.
It's bad, okay?
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay. Unless you have a good time. Then they're bad when you're done. During the time of doing them, they're probably pretty fun. But after, it sucks. Or if you get caught.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Later, guys.